It's always interesting when I hear all the accomplishments that I've had, and I'm always thinking, well, who is this person that they're talking about? Because it can't be me. And so I think it's interesting that we're going to be talking about paradigm today, because that's what my icebreaker is going to be about. It's not going to be about all the accomplishments that I've done over the years. It's going to be about who Franklin Freeman is. And so I know everyone in here listens to rap music. I see it. You all know who Eminem is. I know it's your favorite rapper, right? He also has an alter ego called Slim Shady, right? And he talks about the paradigm that Eminem and Slim Shady have had as he's grown up. Well, that's my world. Franklin was born in San Diego, California in 1968. I lived in an all-Latino neighborhood for 5 years. And you're looking at me and you're saying, how are you saying all-Latino? Well, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Black, I'm Cherokee, I'm Lumberjan, I'm Catawba. And it just so happens that the neighborhood we lived in was all Latino. And we moved to Florida because my father was in the U.S. Marines. Second grade, the teacher says, introduce yourself to the class, Daniel, because that happens to be my first name. And I said, oh, I'm Daniel, I'm Chicano. Teacher said, no, you're not Latino. I said, yes, I am Chicano. You're not Latino. I said, what do you mean? She said, you're Black. Caught me completely off guard. That was my introduction to the real world and what I was going to go through for the next 15 years of my life in the South. Why is this important? Right? It impacted who I became eventually. Because I had to overcome the fact that there are people that are going to judge you because of your color, because of your height, because of your size. Some people don't even like the clothes you wear sometimes. Everyone has something that they have to deal with, and you can't use that as an excuse to not try. And once I understood that, I began to try. Now, how long did that take me? Well, let's see. Junior high, high school. I ran with gangs. Played football, played basketball, played baseball. When I was in high school, I was in AP classes, so you would say, why are you running with gangs? Because that was how I got my anger out. One day I woke up. How? I got kicked out of high school my senior year. And it completely caught me off guard because I never thought that that would happen to me, that I would become a statistic that I said I would never become. After that, I became a good kid. What's the good kid? I finally got back into college. I played football for University of Maryland. Believe me, I do not understand how I got the opportunity to get to play after what I had done my senior year, but they let me in. I tried to take advantage of it. My third year, I blew my knee out. Decided to go into the military to try to do something else with my life because football was gone. Only to blow my other knee out in a night jump into Iraq. Where do you go from there? Well, now I'm a single parent. I have a child that I'm raising on my own because I decided to take care of my child. You know what? You have to get it together. I went back to college, got my master's degree, rolled into corporate, became an executive, and the rest is history. Now, why is all of this important to understand who the real Franklin Freeman is? Because that is what drives Franklin Freeman to do all the things that Franklin Freeman does in the community. I sit on the Town of Huntersville Planning Board. I'm on the Mecklenburg County Small Business and Entrepreneurship Advisory Board. I sit on 7 nonprofits that focus on youth education, literacy, and at-risk youth. When I'm not doing that, I coach basketball, football, baseball, and soccer. Yes, we had practice today before I came here. I do all these things because I remember where I come from. I remember the paradigm that I had to go through to become who I am today. I take that energy and I focus it into my 5 kids who drive me nutty. And they're all grown. They're not little kids. They're grown kids now. And I use that energy to try to give back to the community because people put into Franklin Freeman to allow him to be who he is today.